So, did you know that there are different types of kryptonite and DC just introduced more of them? I mean, everybody knows green kryptonite, and if you know a little more about the Superman lore, you might be aware of a few others like red or gold. Everybody knows that green kryptonite can harm Superman, it's always been his famous weakness, but gold kryptonite might be even worse as it can actually remove his powers. Red kryptonite usually makes him really angry, whereas black kryptonite splits his mind into two. These are some of the semi-common types of kryptonite. There are a lot more than that, and these are really very rarely brought up because of their weird effects. There is platinum kryptonite that is capable of giving non-Kryptonians powers. There is silver kryptonite, which made Superman really high by creating hallucinations. The most infamous would be pink kryptonite, which is capable of turning Kryptonians homosexual. I think everybody at DC kind of pretends that it never existed. Which, I mean, yeah, it's valid. But DC just introduced even more varieties of kryptonite in the recent Kryptonite Spectrum Superman comic. This comic is technically non canon to the main DC universe, but there's a good chance these new types of kryptonite could eventually show up somewhere. We have the purple kryptonite, which leaves his mind in a mentally stunted state by affecting his ability to understand linear time around him. There are other new varieties which are introduced, such as rainbow kryptonite, cobalt kryptonite, and speckled kryptonite, but their effects on Kryptonians or non Kryptonians aren't really known yet. I'm sure there are even more types of kryptonite in different adaptations and alternate universes, and even in the main universe stories. Sometimes it feels like writers really messed up kryptonite by creating this weird spectrum of kryptonite, but it does lead to some fun stories, and sometimes it can be really entertaining experimenting with these different types of kryptonite. And for a character like Superman, who famously has only this one weakness, I don't think we can fault the writers for experimenting with that weakness to try new things. I feel like as long as it's entertaining, it should be fine. I think most of these different types are pretty obscure and they barely show up outside of one or two stories. So it's not that bad. It's definitely kind of fun.